Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to today's virtual session of 8th Standard Civics. Let us begin today's session with a quote: Rivers never go reverse. So try to live like a river, forget your past, and focus on your life future. Always be positive. Children, we can learn valuable lessons about life and from the rivers. Life can be compared to flowing river water that never takes a reverse turn and always moves in the forward direction. Never wish life were easier, wish then you were better. Happiness, discipline in the bridge between goals but accomplishments. So, should never look back on the past life in just be focused on the future. We all have the same opportunities, so children, we should positively be happy. In the last week, children, in civics, I introduced the topic the Indian judicial system. Still now, in this topic, you came to know about judiciary, that judiciary works to give justice and thus helps to remove injustice from the society. It helps in establishing a healthy society. Then I discussed about the need for laws. You came to know about the necessity for judicial system. I discussed the structure of the judiciary, that there is one judicial system for whole of India and no division of courts between the center and the constituent states. The Supreme Court is the apex court. Under it there are high courts. The high courts control the district courts. At the bottom of the structure are lower courts. Then you came to know about Supreme Court, the appointment of Supreme Court judges, provisions for protecting the independence of judiciary. Then the eligibility and tenure of Supreme Court judges are also discussed. You came to know about judicial activism and the functions of the Supreme Court. Children, today I continue the topic from judicial review. So it is necessary to open your textbook, History Civics textbook. You should open page number 81 and listen to me carefully. Children, one of the most important responsibilities entrusted to the Supreme Court is the protection of the Constitution. You are aware that the Constitution is the fundamental law of the nation. The Parliament cannot pass any law that violates the Constitution. Every act or policy made by the executive should also be consistent with the Constitution. If any law passed by the legislature and any act of executive violates any provision of the Constitution, the said law or act is declared illegal and struck down by the court. This power of the court is known as judicial review. So, children, one of the most important responsibilities entrusted to the Supreme Court is the protection of the Constitution. If any law passed by the legislature or any act of the judicial executive violates any provision of the Constitution, the said law or act is declared illegal and struck down by the Supreme Court. This power of the court is known as judicial review. Now, children, I will discuss about public interest litigation. What is public interest litigation? That is known as PIL. Public interest litigation refers to litigations filed on issues of public importance. So, children, public interest litigation refers to litigation filed on issues of public importance. It can be filed by individual citizens, social organizations, or non governmental organizations on behalf of all the people. The court thinks over the questions raised and gives its decisions. So, children, here I have discussed about public interest litigation, that is also known as PIL. Now, you will come to know about the High Court. Children, the Indian Constitution has conferred the Parliament with the power to establish a High Court in each constituent state in the Union. Currently, there are 24 High Courts in India. There is a Chief Justice along with other judges in the High Court. All the judges of the High Court are appointed by the President. The retirement age of High Court judges is 62 years. So, children, the Indian Constitution confers the Parliament with the power to establish a High Court in each constituent state in the Union. Currently, there are 24 High Courts in India. Now, I am going to discuss about the functions of the High Court. Acha, children, here I want to discuss about High Courts having jurisdiction over more than one states. That is Mumbai High Court. Mumbai High Court, Maharashtra, Goa and Union Territories of Diu, Daman and Dadra Nagar Haveli. It is the jurisdiction of Mumbai High Court. Second is Guwahati. Guwahati High Court, that is Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Mizoram and Nagaland. The jurisdiction. Next is Kerala High Court. Kerala and Union Territory of Lakshadweep. That it is the jurisdiction of Kerala High Court. Kolkata High Court. West Bengal and Union Territory of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And next one, that is Chandigarh High Court, Punjab and Haryana. So children, Mumbai High Court, Guwahati, Kerala, Kolkata and Chandigarh, these here I have discussed about their jurisdiction. Now you will come to know about the functions. What is the functions of the High Court? To supervise and maintain control over the lower courts in its jurisdiction, to give orders to protect the fundamental rights of the citizen, and to give advice to the governor while appointing judges of the district court. These are all the functions of high courts. Children, there are courts at the district and the tehsil level. Tehsil means the taluka level. Every district court has one district judge who is appointed by the governor with the advice of the High Court. So, children, here you have come to know about judicial review, what is public interest litigation, that is known as PIL. Then I have discussed about the introduction of High Court. You came to know High Courts having jurisdiction over more than one state, just like Mumbai High Court, Guwahati High Court, Kerala High Court, Kolkata High Court, and Chandigarh High Court. I have discussed about the functions of the High Court, and also you have come to know the district and lower courts. Now I will discuss about the branches of law in India.